Welcome to the ultimate Stranger Things quiz. Do you have what it takes to survive the Upside Down? From the Demogorgon to Vecna, from Eggo Waffles to Dungeons and Dragons, only true fans can ace this quiz. So grab your walkie-talkies, turn up your favorite 80s track, and let's see if you can escape Vecna's curse. So, let's begin. What is the name of the town where Stranger Things takes place? Hawkins, Riverdale, Springfield, Derry. Hawkins. Hawkins, Indiana, is a fictional town inspired by real small towns in the U.S. What is Eleven's real name? Jane Hopper, Jane Ives, Jane Wheeler, Jane Byers. Jane Ives. 11 was born as Jane Ives, but later adopted by Hopper, becoming Jane Hopper. What is the name of the group's favorite game? Dungeons and Dragons, Monopoly, Chess, Magic: The Gathering. Dungeons and Dragons. D&D plays a major role in the show, with villains like the Demogorgon and Vecna being named after D&D creatures. Who disappears in Season 1? Will Byers, Mike Wheeler, Lucas Sinclair, Dustin Henderson. Will Byers. Will Byers' disappearance kicks off the events of the series and leads to the discovery of the Upside Down. In what does 11 love to eat? Eggo waffles, burgers, French fries, pizza. Eggo waffles. Eggo waffles became a symbol of 11's character and even boosted sales of the product after the show aired. What is the name of Joyce Byers' youngest son? Will, Jonathan, Billy, Mike. Will Byers is the key to the Upside Down, with the Mind Flayer using him as a host in Season 2. What is the name of the mall introduced in Season 3? Starcourt Mall, Hawkins Mall, Starling Mall, Midtown Mall. Starcourt Mall. Starcourt Mall was the central location of Season 3 and was used by Russians for a secret underground base. What is Hopper's first name? Jim, Jack, John, Joe. Jim. Jim Hopper is the chief of Hawkins Police and one of the show's most beloved characters. Which song saves Max from Vecna? Running Up That Hill, Take On Me, Sweet Dreams, Every Breath You Take. Running Up That Hill. Kate Bush's song became a huge hit again after Stranger Things featured it in Season 4. What kind of creature is the main villain in Season 1? Demogorgon, Mind Flayer, Vecna, Demodog. Demogorgon. The Demogorgon was inspired by a Dungeons and Dragons monster of the same name. What is the name of Dustin's pet in Season 2? Dot, Demi, Slimy, Squishy. Dot was a baby demodog that Dustin found and kept as a pet before it grew into a monster. What is 11's favorite phrase? Friends don't lie. Stranger danger. Trust no one. Don't be afraid. Friends don't lie. 11 learned this phrase from Mike, and it became a central theme of the show. Who works at Scoops Ahoy? Steve and Robin, Dustin and Erica, Max and Lucas, Jonathan and Nancy. Steve and Robin. Steve and Robin's time at Scoops Ahoy in Season 3 led to their hilarious friendship. What secret does Robin reveal to Steve in Season 3? She is gay. She likes him. She has powers. She is a Russian spy. She is gay. Robin's coming out scene in Season 3 was an emotional moment and made her character even more beloved. Who kills Billy in Season 3? The Mind Flayer, Hopper, Vecna, 11. The Mind Flayer. Billy sacrifices himself to protect 11, showing his redemption at the end of Season 3. Where do the kids first meet 11? Mike's basement, Hawkins' lab, the arcade, the school. Mike's basement. Mike, Lucas, and Dustin find 11 in the woods after she escapes from the lab. What number was 1 before becoming Vecna? 001, 011, 008, 010. 001. Henry Creel, also known as 1, was the first child in Dr. Brenner's experiment and later became Vecna. Which character says, "I may be a pretty shitty boyfriend, but turns out I'm actually a pretty damn good babysitter"? Steve, Hopper, Jonathan, Murray. Steve. Steve's transformation from a jerk to the best babysitter in Hawkins is one of the best character arcs. Who does Nancy end up with by the end of Season 4? Unclear. Jonathan, Steve, Robin. Unclear. Nancy is still torn between Jonathan and Steve, leaving fans divided on who she should end up with. What is the name of the Russian prison Hopper is held in? Kamchatka, Siberia, Red Fortress, Snow Peak. Kamchatka. Kamchatka is a real location in Russia, known for its remote and harsh conditions. What is the name of the book Hopper finds in Eleven's room? Anne of Green Gables, To Kill a Mockingbird, Little Women, The Catcher in the Rye. Anne of Green Gables. This book is significant because it's about an orphan girl finding a family, just like 11. What year was Will trapped in the Upside Down? 1983, 1984, 1982, 1985? 1983. Will was trapped in the Upside Down for a week in 1983 before being rescued. Who was the first person killed by Vecna? Chrissy, Fred, Patrick, Eddie. Chrissy. Vecna's first victim in Season 4 was Chrissy, who was haunted by her past trauma. What did the Mind Flayer use as its body in Season 3? Melted people, rats, corpses, plasma? Melted people? The Mind Flayer absorbed people into its goo-like body to grow stronger. What was the password to Dustin's radio tower? Cerebro, Code Red, Hawkins High, Susie Poo. Cerebro. Dustin named his radio tower after Professor X's device in X-Men. What does Murray call Hopper? Fat Rambo, Big Guy, Chief, Captain. Fat Rambo? Murray jokingly calls Hopper Fat Rambo after seeing him train in Russia. What song does Eddie play in the Upside Down? Master of Puppets. For whom the bell tolls, enter Sandman. 1. Master of Puppets. Eddie's iconic guitar solo was played by Ty Trujillo, son of Metallica's bassist. What is the full name of Eleven's mother? Terry Ives, Sarah Ives, Karen Ives, Margaret Ives. Terry Ives. Terry Ives was subjected to MK Ultra experiments, leading to Eleven's abilities. What is Vecna's favorite phrase? Join me. You belong here. There is no escape. You will be free. You belong here. Vecna tells his victims they belong in the Upside Down. What book does Dr. Brenner read to Eleven in the lab? The Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, The Velveteen Rabbit. The Wizard of Oz. Dr. Brenner uses The Wizard of Oz as a metaphor for Eleven's powers. That's the end of the quiz. How did you do? Did you crush it like 11, or do you need a little more practice in Hawkins High? Drop your score in the comments and challenge your friends to see if they can beat you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Or Vecna might pay you a visit tonight. See you in the next adventure.